working. Why isn't it working? That's weird.
No, don't worry about mowing. There's something really going to mow. So don't worry about that. All right. All right. Oh my goodness, it's nice and cool in here.
Yep.
We're going to have like the chairs this afternoon. So they'll be out. Well, I'm hoping Casey's going to be able to pressure wash them, but I just want them off the patio so they can.
I'm going to do one more test, all right? Let's make sure my mic is working. Let's make sure. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to Advanced Fitness. Today we're actually using resistance bands, so grab one if you have one, or grab a small towel, or use your weights anyway. I'll try to remember to give you modifications for that. In the meantime, we are going to be following the theme of the world. The world. We're going to start with on top of the world. I'm just making sure my settings are right. They look right. All right, let's get it going. I think that'll work. Music. I gotta turn it up a little bit.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see.
Okay, are we ready?
In the sky, got the sun in my eyes,
Hi, hi.
surprised if it's a dream.
No, they're at the Flying Heritage Museum.
Everything I want the world
You
to
didn't,
be
yeah, so
is
that's
not
where they are.
natural, it's
Like a rare
especially
time he's not here, right?
and the reason it's
No, he's not
clear
sick. He's
is
fine.
because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world.
It happens.
Down on creation.
All right, swing your arms.
The only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around.
All right, side to side. Let's see if Roy can figure out my theme. It's really easy. Maybe you can figure out my theme. Maybe it's the world. Right now we're on the top of the world. All right, circle a foot. Huh? That is it, yes. Yeah. Are there any? If you want to. I might have some stickers. Other foot. How about an old cup of coffee from the back table? From like a couple days ago. Other way. All right, stand up. We're gonna start walking. All right, we're going to have that right foot go front and back, or you can just stay with a basic walk. Well, we'll have to do the other leg with the other song, which is faster, so I actually might go back to it later. Or maybe it'll work. Actually, we can keep doing it. All right, left foot front and back. 4 more. All right, bring it back in. All right, now we're going to do the right foot out to the side. So it's going to go out and in. Two more. All right, bring it in a little bit. Get ready for that left foot. Here it goes, left. Two more this side. Bring it in. All right, we're going to change our feet. We're going to go to a side tap. You can make it bigger or small. I am going to move the feet around a little bit. Just warning you. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to point to the front. Again, you can always go back to the side step. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It got louder than I thought. Good, you guys are keeping the beat. I love it. Awesome. So you can just stay with your side steps. That's fine. Now let's go to the side steps. And now I'm going to do a point to the back. Back. Back, yeah. You can hang on to the chair if you need to, like Tony is. That's great. Totally okay. You can make it small or big. All right, now I'm going to kind of put those two together. So let's go to the side step first. Now we're going to point in front. Four more. 3, 2, to the back. So we took out the middle. 4, 3. This time we're going to do 4 of each. So 4 front, 2, 3, back. Or make up your own. It's all good. Front, back. Let's do 4 one more time. 4 front, back. Okay, we'll have enough time to do a little bit of 2s. Front, again. Or is that 4? That's what I did before, isn't it? Well, that didn't change anything. Okay, let's try this then. 1, 2, now back. 1, 2. Front, that did not work like I thought I was going to do it. Again, front, front, back, back. Last one, front, front. There's no whoops in my class. It's okay. Now we're going to do some taps. It's actually a really good playlist, I have to say. This is the 3rd time I've heard it, and I'm still liking it. So, that's pretty good. This is Joy to the World. Joy to the World. Knees. You know this song. Three Dog Night. That is, I know. I don't understand them. I don't understand them at all. But it's Joy to the World. Okay, kick it out. All right, we're going to go back to the toe taps. Toes. Knees. Kick. Tap. Knees. One more time with fours. Tap. Knees. Or make up your own. Pick. All right, we're going to try 2 of each. So tap, knees, and kick. Tap, knees, kick. Good. Tap, knees, kick. Tap, knees, kick. One more time. Tap, knees. We're going to hold the kick, so keep kicking. So now we're going to do a little kick thing. We're going to start by kicking across a little bit, or you can just kick straight ahead. It's fine. All right, to the center again. And now we're going to kick a little wider. To the center for 4. 4, 3, 2, across. 4, 3, 2, front. Wide. Front. Across. Front. Wide. Okay, we're going to take out the middle. Now you're going to cross. 4, 3, 2, wide. 4. You're still alternating legs. Good. Across. Wide. Across. Wide. And across. 2, 3, 4. Good. I think the next one is an arm one, but let's see if I got it right. Come on, song. Come on, song. Everybody wants to rule the world. I don't, actually. All right, now we're going to go a little higher. If your shoulders don't like it, don't do it. All right, to the front. Out to the side. Doesn't matter what height, whatever works for you is fine. 4, 3. We're going to go across again. Going with 8 still. 4, 3, 2, up. Front. Out to the side. Okay, next time around, we'll do 4 of each. So here we go. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, higher. 4, 3, 2, front. Out. One more time with 4. So 4, 3, 2, higher. Front. Out. All right, get ready for 2s. Here we go. 2, up. Front. Out. I don't know if we'll get to singles. We might. Across. I did it earlier. Up. Front. Out. Across. Up. Front. And out. One more time with 2s. You guys want to try it? Let's give it a try. Okay, singles. Here we go. So you're going to go across, up, front, out. It's an even number, so it's the same every time. Across, up, front, out, across, up. Last one, across, up. All right, bring the arms down. And now we're gonna transition to our side leg lifts. If you need to get behind the chair to hang on, that's fine. Nothing fancy with the arms, just whatever they want to do, including hang on to chairs. Okay, my daughter is bringing the dogs. Yeah. Today, about 2 o'clock. You want to be down at the reception desk. They're coming in for a scheduled visit at in memory care. But if you want to like meet Willa, the Willa Mania. Her name is Willa, but we call her Willa Mania and Wildebeest or Wildebeest. Is that right? Her name is Willa. Well, my daughter named her, and it was supposedly after a character in the TV series Succession. There's a Willa character in that. But we found out our neighbor's kid was named Willa. So, yeah. All right, actually, we're gonna sit down now. Get the band, or you can stay standing. But we're gonna grab the band. Can you guess who's singing this? I just want you to guess. It's a new song, so it's not from memory. Okay. So we're gonna do a combination move. We're gonna start with your arms in front, any height. We're gonna start with the elbow pull, and you're gonna pull your shoulders back like we do, and then you're gonna straighten them, and then you're gonna pull out straight. So pull the shoulders back. It's a very heavy regimented beat, so it's easy to follow.
On politics. Now how we to live in
Nobody's guessed who this is yet. You're thinking. What? Oh, the title is World's on Fire, but who's singing it? Dolly Parton, yes. It's a new song. It came out a month ago. Brand new Dolly Parton song. Very distinctive. Last one. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired. I'm tired. Okay, let's work on our triceps. So you're going to keep your band here. Put your left hand on your right knee, so opposite hand. I'm going to turn a little bit sideways. You're going to bring your elbow back, and then all we're going to, yeah, you can turn if you want to. And then you're just going to straighten it and bend it. I want you to control it both ways. This is hard. So if it's hard, that's okay. It's hard for me. Two more. So last one. All right, I'm actually going to turn down even more. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay, so I'm yelling. I don't like to yell. Okay, well, sometimes I like to yell, but not today. Okay, so now you're going to switch your legs. You're going to have your right arm and your left leg or whatever. Bring your elbow back. Only thing moving is straightening the arm out and bringing it back. In control both ways. Yeah. So, as maybe you've heard, Dolly was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was there on Sunday. It's in Cleveland, if you didn't know. Amazing place, if you like rock and roll. I don't really know anything different, so I do like it. Anyway, there was all this discontent about Dolly getting in. In fact, she turned it down. She said, I'm not a rock and roll person. I shouldn't be inducted. They inducted her anyway, and now she's embracing it. So this song is not a country song. It's a rock and roll song. 2 more. In fact, I looked, it was, I found this song today, and I noticed it was new. And so I said, I clicked on it and said, well, when did it come out? They're actually selling merch on it, which means merchandise. Okay, we're going to start loose today. So make sure you can move your legs. Make sure you got room to move, because we're going to move them. Not too tight. Yeah, we will to move it. Okay, we're going to do stepping out. Now it's too quiet. I can't win today. Anyway, she's coming out with a double album of all of these rock songs, and she's partnering with a lot of other musicians, and she's trying to prove everybody wrong. It's like, well, now that I'm there, I better live up to my expectation. But there's a display for her because she's been inducted, and I've never seen her in person. She has a very special figure, and her costumes were in there. She had a couple of her costumes. Her waist size, like that big. It's about 18 inches around. It's crazy small. And her chest is not. So it's a huge difference between, talk about hourglass, right? It's like this tiny. And a huge wig. She loves her wigs. We have no idea what her hair really looks like. It doesn't matter. She's got the wigs.
Life is a beautiful
but I always, you see her on TV and you're still like, oh my gosh, how does she look like that? Then you see her actual clothes, and it's even more, it's even more extreme in person. And her shoes, she's got tiny feet. She's not very tall, right? So her feet are like size 5 or something. So they had a couple of pairs of her shoes, and I have really big feet, so I'm looking at these shoes going, I haven't worn that size since I was like 8, maybe 8. Hi. One more time each side. That's mine. All right. That's what's playing the music. I'm actually on TV too. Did you know that? You're being broadcast across the world. No, okay, just across the site. Okay, we're going to tighten it up and do another hip one. So you're going to pull it up, grab it lower. If you don't have a band, you can use your arms as resistance. Okay, I want the knees a little bit apart. Okay, and you're going to just go out and straight. And I'm going to go a little faster. So it's going to go out, out. Just little knee pushes out. Keep your feet down. Touch the sky and enjoy the view. So come here, make it all disappear. Oh, were you here to fix it? For Julie? Okay. I know she was having trouble with that. I said I could build a world for two. Feel this in your hips? I do. Kiss me like there's no one else for miles. Take it fast, take it slow, letting go for a little. All right, I'm getting tired. 4 more. 3. Last one. Yeah, it did. It all turned out well. Shake it out. We've already done our shoulders, so we're gonna just take this out. We've already done our triceps, so we're gonna jump right to the one over our legs. You can double it up or go single. Okay, remember you gotta lock your arms, make sure your arms are straight. I'm gonna put it right behind, just behind your knees. Everything's nice and tall, and then you're gonna bend from your hips down and pull it down. Pull in your tummy, that's where I want you to feel it. Everything else is rigid. Controlled both ways. some of our party went to the Football Hall of Fame, which is in Canton. They did this on the same day. They did the Football Hall of Fame in the morning, drove up to Cleveland and went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Same day. My daughter went to both, and she went with my brothers and Leah, my son, to the Football Hall of Fame. And she's a football fan, but she doesn't know the history. I mean, she's only 20. Like, how much football does she know? So, my brothers, though, they're going through it, and they're reading every single placard, and they're kind of laughing and like freaking out about it, talking about it. My daughter had more fun watching my brothers than being there. She's like, they were so funny because they were just in this all excited about the Football Hall of Fame, talking about players she's never heard of, right? And just getting all excited about it. She had so much fun. And then my brothers kept going backwards. They would start at the end in each section and go from the end to the beginning. Well, my son, the engineer, he couldn't handle that. So he would go the other way. He's like, I can't go backwards. I'm like, I get it. It's a good thing he didn't go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because there was no linearity at all. There was no, like, it wasn't time. They had one section that was sort of time, and then they had one by city, and then they had one by artist, and then they had one by special exhibits, and it was just hodgepodge everywhere. I mean, it was cool, but there was no logic that I could figure out. It was really cool though. All right, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, and 1. All right, sit up tall. If you want to use the band for like a prop, you can just hold it barely above your knees. We'll just do baby marches. You don't have to do it. You can do it without it, just fine. Or do this. Actually, I just thought of another one we're gonna do with this band for the time. Roy gave me the idea. It's all his fault.
Now I'm sorry.
Let's do a couple more on each side. Last one. Okay, the idea I came up with is we're going to do kind of a rowing motion like an So here's, actually I'm going to grab a little closer. All right, so here's your handle, right? You're going to go forward and then you're going to pull it back like you're on a rowing machine. Keep your back straight. Good. If you're bumping the back of the chair, you can scoop forward. Let's do a couple more of these. All right, now we're gonna go kayaking. So I'm looking for a little torso rotation. We're almost back to the dock. Last one. Good. I'm just thinking, I'm like, can I pull this one off? Well, we kind of already did it. Let's put it behind our back. We're gonna do push-ups, kind of, without getting on the floor. It's a beautiful thing. So, you're going to have it behind your back, kind of under your arms, and then you're going to pretend to do push-ups. So you just want to keep your body nice and straight. You're going to just push forward and back. So you're doing, it might work if you get under your arms. Would that work better for you? You're thinking it's not. Okay, that's fine too. Do whatever works for you. You could also put it behind the chair, like loop it around the chair back and do it that way. Then that's going to make it hard. but you can do it.
Every heart would have a new song.
So just kind of think you're doing push-ups. Yeah. Does that work? Yeah.
And we'd sing of the joy.
And you can go lower if that hurts your shoulders. You can go here. I kind of like it straight ahead, but I've got good shoulders, so that's why I'm doing this.
If I rule the world.
Okay, a couple more like this, and then I've got one more with the band behind us. You're going to straighten your arms out front. We're just going to do a little switch.
Every voice
Try to keep your arms straight. If you can't keep them straight, that's okay. Just keep them the same. All right, so if you can't straighten them, yeah, like Sandy's doing, just a little bent arm cross. That works great.
That occurred. My world would be a
One more.
beautiful
All right, you're going to let go one side. This makes it easier. And pull it out. We're going to do a row for this, so we're going to put it under our feet. And then we're going to do some ankle things with it, and then we'll be done with it. So under your feet, get a good grip. So for me, I got to kind of wrap it around, sit up. That's what I do. All right, so you want to pull back at the same angle that the band already is. So it's at an angle, so you want to pull it at that angle. Pull your hands up to your hips, squeeze your back together, and then lower down. So go a little bit faster than that. So we're going to go up and down.
That no man
Good, you guys are
could
doing exactly what I said. Not higher than your hips.
Oh, my friend, not if I
Oh, you know, I did kind of not do the bicep thing yet, didn't I? Well, this works.
Every head would be held up high. There'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawned when
3 more. Okay, now we're going to carefully pull one foot out, but leave the other foot in. And it's going to kind of go under, around the ball of your foot. You've got one foot like this. Okay, so you straighten your leg out. It can be up or it can be down. I do not care. And I'm pulling it a little bit to the other side. So a slight angle. Okay, so we're going to do a foot exercise at a diagonal. So you're going to go down to the right and up to the left, like you're drawing a diagonal line in the air, and the band is giving you a little bit of resistance. And if you need to keep it down, you can do that. That's actually harder for me. I start getting foot cramps when I put my foot on the floor. That's just me, though. I'm doing my best at this diagonal. It does not have to be perfect. So down, inside, out, outside.
And I would
Let's do 2 or 3 more, depending where you are.
your smile.
One more. Good, that's all we do with this one. So you're going to carefully switch your feet. Put it around the other foot. This side I don't do as gracefully. That's why I did the other one first, because I had to show you how to do it. But this side, yeah, don't look on this one. Okay, so you got your foot out, a little bit to the other side. You're going to bring it down to the left and up to the right.
No more will I.
You know, any motion here is going to be good for your ankle. So if you're not quite getting it right, it is okay, because it's still strengthening your ankle,
For I have found
right? I mean, it still work.
my word.
If it's not exactly right, it's okay. So there's really not a wrong way here. But I'm trying to work on that outside ankle muscle here. I actually stole this. I have a lot of fitness resources I check on the internet. And this gentleman is an expert in exercise for multiple sclerosis, for MS. But he has some great exercises. All right, you're going to carefully get it off your foot. We're done with it. And so I steal a lot of his exercises. He sends a daily exercise. Like, I get an email every single day from him. This was one from like 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, ooh, I haven't done that one yet. All right, so we're going to do chair stands. This is a slow song. If you want to go slow, That is fine. I'm going to time us for 50 seconds. We're going to start in
New York,
5, 4, 3, 2, and go. And if you don't want to stand, that's okay. You can just do what Sandy and Win are doing, pushing their heels into the floor, squeezing their seat.
will I go all around the world.
Maybe that is
For
my
I
computer.
have
Who's just doing that?
found
Just hoping I don't run out of batteries.
in you.
About 5 more seconds.
I see trees.
And that's 50. You got 12?
Red roses too.
Good job. 11.
I
Okay.
see them bloom
You got the one you have more that you've ever done?
in
You did 16.
you. And I think to
Wow.
myself,
Wow.
what a
You guys rock.
wonderful
I didn't even count. Sandy always counts for me though. Not today. She didn't count today. It's okay.
See skies of
I don't need the counting. I just do it.
clouds of white. The bright,
Okay,
blessed
Ruth
day
needs a break.
and
That was
the
excellent.
dark,
That's a
sacred
lot.
night. And I think to myself,
Yeah. Pretty much with me too. That one will get me. Yeah. Well, I can show you some others if you want. When I go to the classes I go to, man, they get the quads big time.
also
Yeah.
on the faces.
Really. This song is Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga singing "What a Wonderful
I
World."
see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?"
They're really saying, I love you.
She sounds a little like Judy Garland, I
I
think.
hear babies
Little bit.
cry.
All right, let's stand up.
I watch them.
We only have about 6 more minutes, but I want to get the calf raises
They'll
in.
learn much more than I'll
Maybe.
ever know.
All right, so we're just going to come. Oh, watch out, up and down.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
We're going to do kind of. No, we only have time for this. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's come up and hold it. Four, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Let's do some standing stretches while we're up. So you're going to put one leg back, press your back heel down,
Was right.
make sure the back foot is straight ahead. Yeah, you can use your walker.
You were right, Pops.
All right, bend the back knee just a little bit. Keep pushing the heel down. Okay, now from this position, you're gonna, I call it scooping, but you're kind of doing this. You're pulling in your tummy and pulling your hips forward, so it's forward. Scoop hips under. So you stretch the front of this leg. Or whatever leg is your back leg.
You
can also do it with straight legs and do it like that. So either here or here.
For a little bit of football, come, oh come.
All right, let's switch legs. Put the other one back, whatever you didn't do.
The child prays for peace on earth, and she's calling out from a sea of hurt. Oh come, Emmanuel.
Bend the back knee just a little bit.
Can you hear the angels singing?
All right, you're gonna kind of stay in this position. You can even bend the back knee a little bit. Scoop your hips under. If that does not feel right, try it with the straight legs. So either way, here or here, we're stretching the same thing.
Is here. The drought breaks with the tears of
All right, sit up. Let's sit up, sit down. Stand up, sit down. Stretch our arms.
Come down.
Pull the shoulders back.
Here's the song for the suffering. Here's Messiah, the Prince of Peace.
All right, big hug for the tree. Stretch out your back like a cat, which is what this pose is called, a cat pose. Only we're in the wrong orientation, but it's the same stretch. All right, now open up. Cat and cow. This is our cow. You gotta kind of open up your chest and arch your back a little bit. And bring the elbow up. Actually, most of you weren't here yesterday except for Roy, right? You weren't here for me. Yeah, you weren't. So I can tell this story again. Because I know I told it yesterday. Sandy's like, I was here too. I'm like, I know. But she won't. So, one of our traditions in Kent, Ohio was getting frozen custard. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, and this place has been open since the 40s. So my mother grew up going there, and I grew up going there because we went back every single summer from the time I was born. So we went there a couple times in one day. Anyway, my daughter looks at all these little snapshots that were taped on the window of not famous people, just normal people, hung all over this little ice cream stand. And she goes, Mom, is this you? And it was a picture of me from when I was like a year and a half old. I was a baby, and it was really, really faded. Like you could barely see that it was a child, but it was me. There was no doubt. I'm like, that's me. When I was less than 2 years old. Like it was probably the summer I was a year old. And I'm like, I'm famous. I was on the Wall of Fame from 55 years ago. That's a little crazy. I was like, that's me. No one else there. I mean, actually, there was an older woman that was working there that night who did come out because we were kind of having a little family reunion at the frozen custard stand, taking pictures and everything. We're taking pictures. We're all getting something. There were 20 of us there, right? They're kind of like, can you go home? It's time to close. We're having a great time at the frozen custard stand. And then she heard the story, and because our family goes so far back, everybody knows the names. So it was really fun. I had a similar experience getting my birth certificate. So when I graduated college, I didn't have one for some reason. My parents, I don't know, they couldn't find it. They probably had it, but they couldn't find it. So after I graduated, I went on a little trip back east, and I visited my brother who was going to Yale at the time. Well, I was born at Yale. I was born at Yale Medical Center. I didn't go there, but I was born there. And I needed my birth certificate. So while I was there, I walked into the office of Vital Records. And at the time, this was in the 80s. I just walked up to this old office. I had a big file cabinet behind the counter. I said, I need my birth certificate, showed her my driver's license. The woman turned around, opened the file drawer, pulled out my birth certificate, went to the Xerox machine, because that's what they were back then, gave me the note, the stamp, and handed it to me. I was just right there in the file cabinet. Right there. And it was crazy because you're like, I've been here before. You know, you get this. It was one of those. Okay, G-Press Hub. You're just like, and there was my picture at the ice cream stand, at frozen custard stand when I was a baby. It was just weird. Yeah. Well, our stories about our family are all over the paper, so yeah. Anyway. Okay, we're done. I'll see you on Friday. I am doing walks up here tomorrow if anybody wants to go walking with me. You know, 1:30 there, so 1 o'clock there, 1:30 there. Yeah, not for 10 or 15. You can stay though. You could do that and come back. No, yeah. So you can just hang around. I'm just going to put my stuff away and then head that way. Okay, good to see you. I'm glad you're back. I'm very glad you're back. Yeah, he doesn't hear very well.